Students, today we are discussing about chapter 2, that is nutrition in animals. First of all, you should know the meaning of the chapter, as nutrition is the process by which body takes and utilize the food for the various activities. Why nutrition is important? Because it keeps our body healthy. And animals, nutrition in animals, as we are the animals, human being is a social animals, so we cannot, or animals cannot make their own food, as the plants can make their own food with the help of the photosynthesis process, but animals have to depend on their food either on plants or on other animals. So, animals depend on plants either directly or indirectly. So, the organisms need food for their survival and growth. For their survival, there is a requirement of nutrients. The mode in which food is taken in, and by the way it is utilized in the body is known as the nutrition. So nutrition is very important part of our body. So here the question arises, what is the difference between nutrition in animals and nutrition in plants? Second is, what do you mean by term nutrition? Third, what are nutrients? Fourth, why the nutrients or nutrition is required for body? Okay, now come to the other topic, that is processes of nutrition, or the steps by which an animal take food in their body. As there are 5 steps of nutrition, these are very important. The first step is ingestion. Second step is digestion. Third is absorption. Fourth step, assimilation. Step 5, egestion. Now we are discussing these steps one by one. As you can see in the figure, that ingestion means, you can see in the diagram, a cat is taking food or eating food. Eating food or taking food is ingestion. Ingestion is actually a combination of two words, in plus gestion. In means intake, gestion means inside, means intake of food. Gestion means inside food. Intake of food inside the body is ingestion. There is other term, that is egestion, that start from the letter E. E means extract out, eliminate out, remove out. So remove the waste from the body. So one question here arises, what is the difference between ingestion and egestion? Okay, so this is the first step, ingestion. When we are taking food, suppose I am taking food with my hands into my mouth. Then what would be the next step? After chewing of the food will go into my stomach, and in the stomach part there will be next step start, that is the digestion. These steps we have to follow in the order. If we will not follow in the order, then there will be hodgepodge. Like I am taking very easy example. Suppose I will not intake the food, only starting with the step digestion, absorption. Can it be possible the food kept in the plate start digesting itself in our stomach without ingestion or without entry into our stomach? So first we should take the food, that is step is ingestion. Okay. Second step is digestion. Digestion means breakdown of the food. Digest of the food means break down the food into the smaller molecules. It can be mechanical digestion or chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion take place in our mouth, as we have teeth or other animal also have teeth. So we break the food into small particles by chewing. So this is first step of the digestion process. Second step is the chemical digestion. When the small food go into our stomach, there are chemicals, means some acid is produced into our stomach, and this acid break down this small food into further smaller food particles with the help of chemicals that are produced into our stomach. This is known as chemical digestion. Clear? So here one question arises: what is the difference between ingestion and digestion? Next is difference between mechanical digestion and chemical digestion. Step 3. Step 3 is absorption. Absorption means to absorb something, as the food digested into our stomach. So from the food the nutrients will be absorbed into our blood. So into our blood means into the cells, as cell is the basic unit of life. Our body or the animal's body is made up of the cell. So the absorption take place in the cell. What absorption take place? Absorption of the nutrients take place into the cell. Now come to the fourth topic. Fourth step, assimilation. Assimilation means milna, means into the cell these nutrients in the absorption part they enter into the cell, and in the assimilation from the cell they will assimilate into the blood. Okay. Last step is elimination or egestion. Elimination, eliminate out, egest out, excrete out means removal of the unused food or undigested food from the body. If the unused food or undigested food will not remove from the animal body, then their body will be a toxic ground or will become a gutter. Okay, clear? So these are the 5 steps or the process of nutrition. Step 1, ingestion. Step 2, digestion. Step 3, absorption. Step 4, assimilation. Step 5, egestion. Okay. So next topic is different ways or different modes of taking food. Means each animal have their different way of taking food. Before coming to the topic, I am giving you a simple example. Suppose I am giving you how to write two TWO in your notebook. Some student will write like normal 2, some will write like in cursive 2. So that is their own way of writing. Suppose I am giving to write you 1. Some will write simple a line 1. Some will form 1 in a cursive form or in other way. So that is their own way. Everyone has their own way of writing, own way of taking food, own way of thinking, own way of studying. So same, the animals also have their own way of taking food. Some animals take food in the form of means chewing, some animals sucking, some animals normally swallowing. So we discuss different animals. As you can look at the picture, there are different animals and their modes of taking food. First I am taking hummingbird. Hummingbird take their food by sucking the nectar of the plants. Nectar is the juice that it extracts from the flowers. Second is human being. Human being use their hands to put food into their mouth and swallow the food after chewing. Next is how the infants of human being and other animals take their food. They feed their mother milk. Okay. Next is snake. Snakes swallow the animals they prey upon without chewing them. Means snake only swallow them. Next, frog. Frog capture prey with its sticky tongue. Next is earthworm. Earthworm uses pharynx for swallowing its food. Next, spider. Spider make their web and in which small insects get stuck and then it will digest them. Starfish, that is very important. Starfish feed on animals that are covered with hard shells of calcium carbonate. CaCO3 is the chemical formula of calcium carbonate. After means a starfish take food with its stomach. It take out its stomach through its mouth. Means mouth and stomach both are common in the starfish, and it eat the soft animals with its mouth or the stomach and then goes back into the body and digests the food slowly. You can see in the figure starfish is taking the fish inside its stomach. Next is housefly. Housefly sucks only liquid food. Housefly can take only liquid food. How housefly take food? It convert the solid food into liquid by its saliva. Okay, so what we discuss about the different modes of nutrition in animals. Okay, thank you.